So guys, before I start this video, right, I just want to say, to start with, that in this topic, all you women that are watching this, you guys can reverse this, and it can be as me speaking about men in the same way that I'm speaking about women in this video. And the reason why I picked a gender is because my experiences was with females. Even though I had bad experiences too with males, this is just a little bit different. So like I said, you guys can flip the script. You guys can see this in this light towards men as well, the no good men out there, because they do exist and they are out there, and I do know of them. And honestly, the ones that I do know out there, the reason why, in my eyes and in my opinion, not even my opinion, from what I've seen and from what I know that is real, the men that I know that use women, that don't treat them that great at all, they literally use them whenever they can, are the same guys who had bad experiences with females in the past, right? They do this because of what girls did to them. Girls ran game on them, so now they run game on girls because they're like, okay, this is what it is. And honestly, I see how that can happen, because they just want their fair share of women just as much as women want their fair share of men. They don't want to be left out. But I don't think it's the right thing to do in saying that as well, because these guys deep down inside, they want the right woman in their lives, and you're never going to get the right woman in your life doing shit like this. The only thing you're going to do is you might get laid from time to time, but you're never going to get the right woman in your life because you're going to be doing all the wrong things. Your behavior sucks now because of what happened to you in the past, and this is what happens. This is something I never let happen to me because I knew it wasn't worth it. Now, I've had my experiences with quite a few females, but I know when you just have sex with somebody that you're not really talking to, the physical attraction might be there and things like this, but it's like, it just feels empty. It doesn't feel like anything, really. It just feels meaningless. It feels, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It leaves you feeling empty whenever it's all said and done. You still feel empty whenever it's over the next days. You just, at the end of the day, everybody wants the right person in their lives. It's either that or you want to be alone until you feel like this again. I didn't always feel like I always wanted a female in my life. Not at all times. Because I remember saying the words whenever a relationship of mine that ended, I told this girl, I was like, you're never going to see me talking to another girl ever again. You're never going to see me in another relationship ever again. Because that's how I felt at the time whenever this one ended. And I didn't say this to make her feel better, that I wouldn't go and get another girl or something like this. I was just being serious, and those were my thoughts. And that's exactly what I say, if that's what I'm feeling. And a year after talking and dating to this girl, right? I just felt that was another year wasted, and it was just like, all that time I just invested. All the moments that we just shared are just gone and erased, just like that. And it pissed me off. I was fed up with all the bullshit. It was just another good looking female that just wrote it off just because she felt like it. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. And that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to take life to the next level, and I'm really going to focus now and get on my shit. And I'm not going to focus on females anymore because this shit is just not working, and it's pissing me off. I don't want to start doing some stupid shit. I'm going to get really focused on my life and leave that behind. And once you get the ball rolling, then you might feel urges here and there again, because it was after like probably a couple years at this time where I was like, I'm to the point now where I could accept another female into my life, but I'm not looking for it. I don't necessarily need or want it. It's just, if it happens, it happens. And that's kind of the point everybody should want to get to, because you don't want to be codependent on wanting or needing. Actually, I shouldn't say you don't want, because you can want it but you don't need it, right? Like, it could be ideal for it to happen to you, but you don't need it, and you're still perfectly fine without it. You only want things that's going to add on to your life to begin with, because if it's not that, somebody's going to be taken from you. Because if somebody doesn't bring something to the table, someone's getting robbed, somebody's getting stolen from, and it's as simple as that. You have to bring something to the table. You can't just expect somebody to make your life better if you're not making their life better as well. It makes no sense. And there's way too many females out there in today's society that are doing this to a lot of men that are working their asses off. These men are paying for their dinners, they're paying for their bills, they're paying for everything. And it blows my mind. I don't know how people are doing this. Just to have a female in your life. Seriously. But anyways, so this video, and guys, I literally just went over this, but you can never make the mistake of letting a female use you. And as I said at the start of the video, you females can look at this in the light as a man, whatever I'm speaking about this, but you guys cannot let a female use you, because it's going to mess you up. You can't let it happen. You can't let it go to a certain extent where it's going to really affect you, because the longer you go with them, and the longer you're giving a lot to them, and you just feel empty the whole time, you feel like you're not receiving, you feel like they're not giving you what you deserve. You're giving them so much more than they are giving you. The longer you go on like that, the harder it's going to hit you when it's all said and done. You're going to get real mad, real upset, and you're going to have a hard time treating the next girl right if you don't get your shit together as soon as that happens. Like, I could have went off on a spell and just, fuckboy 101 type shit, but I didn't do it. Because it's at the end of the day, it really does not make you feel good. And what do we want in life? We just want to feel good. We just want to be happier. We want more fulfillment. We want more abundance. We want more prosperity. We want more of these things. We want more love, peace, all these things. And that is certainly not going to bring it. Some people think it's the right thing to do because it's going to temporarily make them feel maybe some of these things, but it's gone very, very fast. It's just like a drug. It's gone very, very fast, but sustained love over time, it's not going to go away. It's going to be there. But just going from girl to girl to girl, to guy to guy to guy, it's unfulfilling. It's empty. There's nothing to it. And it makes no sense why people live their lives doing this. It just makes no sense. Like, there's got to be somebody out there for you, and there is. It's just all about timing, and it's all about being patient with things so you don't go off the wrong track and start doing things you wouldn't normally do because of something what happened to you in the past. You know what I mean? You can't let that be you. You can't let that happen to you, and you have to fight for what you want and what you believe in your life. People do be fucked up today. They really do. Because it's almost like everybody took that route. It's the ones that break that curse. It's the ones that break that route and say, you know what? This is not doing shit for me. I'm going to be who I used to be. I'm going to be that good person that I used to be and who I know I can be today. It's all those people that take that path instead of taking that broken, empty, miserable ass path of being so desperate to get whatever you can get your hands on because you're so hard up and desperate for those things. But it never stays and it's never there. And you're dealing with untrustworthy people. You're dealing with snakes. So, all in all, guys, just do not let a woman use you, ever. You're going to regret it. And the sad thing is, a lot of guys can't even see it, or it's like they don't want to believe it, that that's actually happening. And there's some guys that I know that they even know themselves what is going on in their relationship, and it's just like they're not even being true with themselves because they don't want to let it go that bad. And these are the guys that are going to fall very hard, and they're going to be very sad and pissed off at the world because of what happened to them, because they're not willing to listen. There's times I've tried to save guys before, and they ended up getting mad at me because of what their girlfriend done. Like, if your girlfriend tries to get on me, she starts messaging me, she starts doing things and saying things to me, and I let you know about this, and you get mad at me for letting you know what the fuck your girlfriend is doing behind your back, you are a coward. You are a coward, bitch. Whose fault is this again? Am I the one messaging your girlfriend, trying to get on your girlfriend? No, I am not. Did your girlfriend reach out to me, and she's interested in me, and shows high interest in me, and talks behind your back, and brings you down? Whose fault? Your ratchet ass girlfriend. So, put her on a damn leash, or cut her ass off. Whose fault? You already know the answer, but you're too much of a coward and you're too much of a simp to realize that. So what do? You put the blame on the guy because he exists. There's billions of guys in this world that exist, and you're going to get mad at the ones that your girlfriend wants over you. Pathetic. Never seen anything like it in my life, and this shit, it exists. Actually, I have seen something like it in my life. More than a couple times, and I just think it's pathetic. You're getting mad at the wrong person. There are people that are so jealous and envious of you just because you exist, and always remember this. There's people that don't like me just because I exist. Has nothing to do with girls either. There's some guys that literally dislike me that much just because I exist, and just because of who I am. You guys know those people. I know you know those people. Pathetic. Get your head out of your ass, buddy. Do something, buddy. Getting mad at everybody else because of who they are and what they're working for. Pathetic. But anyways, I'm going to cut the video short there. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. You guys know me. I try to keep it as real and raw as possible at all times. It's very sensitive, deep stuff with a lot of emotion. And these videos are very, very draining because of it. But you have to have that in you to do these. You have to have that energy in you to do these. Some days are harder than others. I feel pretty damn good today. I just got back from the gym. I'm going to cut this video off now and eat a meal. And it is a sunny day out today, so I'm going to enjoy a little bit of that sun as well. Get a little bit of vitamin D. So I hope you guys have a great rest of this day, and I will be back tomorrow on Sunday to do a couple more videos, guys. Until next time, peace out.